Good evening. Renda Digital TV coverage of the PIAA Class 3A playoffs is now live, and we are coming to you. We made the trek from Indiana all the way through Carrolltown into Patton, balmy Patton this evening, 61 degrees as we come on the air this evening. And we're set to bring you the Cambria Heights Highlanders hosting the Troy area Trojans in a Class 3A basketball game tonight to open up the first round of the PIAA State High School Basketball Playoffs. We're pleased to be here tonight with Renda Digital TV, and that is through the support of many of the area businesses. We want to thank our co-presenting sponsors this evening, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix. 5-Star Mitsubishi, it doesn't get any better than this. And Cambria Ready Mix, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, proud to be a presenting sponsor of tonight's state playoff game. We are opening up tonight with the Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show. Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, they are now open daily for breakfast from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mike and Cindy O'Neill, the co-owners of Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, huge supporters of CH Athletics. They offer takeout and delivery only. They're open till 10 p.m. daily, located in Patton. So you should have time. We're going to tip off tonight around 7 o'clock. You should be able to hit up with the phone, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, on your way out and home this evening. We are bringing you our coverage from Cambria Heights. The Highlanders will be hosting the Troy area Trojans. Troy comes all the way from Bradford County. We talked to one of the folks from Troy that's here as part of their team, and it was a 3-hour voyage. I guess at this point it was a beautiful day to be on the bus. So they have come a long way. They are the District 4 number 3 seed. They come in with a record of 23-4. They were part of the Northern Tier Large Conference and had a 10-0 conference record, but overall 23-4. That's what brings them here. The host tonight, the Cambria Heights Highlanders, following their defeat last week, earned a number 2 seed out of District 6 and gave them a chance to host tonight. So they are excited to get onto the court as we will be bringing you coverage tonight. Our tip-off scheduled for 7 p.m. What we're going to do now, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with more of our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame here on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
March into 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full. March into 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
Good evening. We're back here at Cambria Heights for PIAA Class 3A playoff basketball. It's going to be a girls matchup tonight as the Cambria Heights Highlanders will host the Troy area Trojans. There is a huge weekend for basketball on our area courts. We already have one game underway. We're hoping to get you some updates throughout the night. The Marion Center Stingers, they are on the road at Shadyside Academy at Fox Chapel High School. Actually, Mark Burdick's got the call that game. You can hear on Cat Country right now. If you're going to go check that out, just make sure you're back here on Renda Digital TV at 7 o'clock. Also tonight, the Penns Manor Comets, the girls are hosting Union City in a 2A game, that game at Penns Manor. The United Lions, Lady Lions, they are taking on Berlin Brothers Valley. That's part of a doubleheader at UPJ. That game gets underway at 7:30. The first game of that is the Conemaugh Valley team. The boys are hosting in a 1A matchup against Conestoga Christian. Tomorrow, we've got more action. The girls Class 5A, Indiana will be on WDAD. We'll be actually leaving Jukebox Saturday at 12:40 tomorrow. Yes, 11:40 tomorrow. No, it's 12:40. 1 o'clock tip-off. For that one, Indiana take on Erie Cathedral Prep. Really tough matchup for Indiana to draw. Cathedral Prep defeated Punxsutawney with some kind of just crazy score, like 57-12. So a tough opening draw for the Indiana Little Indians. Also tomorrow, game on Renda Digital TV. The United Lions will be taking on Neshannock. That game will be at Memorial Fieldhouse, and we'll have that here on Renda Digital TV at 12:15 tomorrow. And also in boys Class 2A, Northern Cambria will be taking on Jeanette. That'll be at Jeanette. The Jayhawks, the number 2 seed out of the WPIAL. And one more for tomorrow in Class 3A boys, River Valley going all the way to take on Trinity. And this isn't the Trinity out of the WPIAL. This is the Trinity, the District 3 champions in Camp Hill, PA. And that game scheduled for 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So that's what's going on. We're going to try and keep you up to date with some of the other comings and goings this evening. Hopefully we can get some texts in on some of those games. But again, we're getting closer. We're a little over 30 minutes away from tip-off here at Cambria Heights. The Highlanders getting set to take on the Troy area Trojans. Our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show will roll on. We're going to be meeting with the coach for the Cambria Heights Highlanders coming up in just a few minutes. And that is coming up here on our Renda Digital TV. We'll have more coming up on Renda Digital TV.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in Northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
We're back here at Cambria Heights High School. We're getting set. We're getting closer. As part of our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame, we're joined by Eric Thomas, the head coach of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Coach, big matchup tonight. You're coming off of a loss last week, but how do you respond? How did your team respond? You're looking at a lineup that's laden with a lot of experience, but also you have a couple of freshmen in there. Talk about how the team reacted following that and a whole week to sort of situate for this.
Yeah, we had a very good week of practice. Obviously a little disappointed not winning the district championship, but super proud of how we played. We hung in there. Anyone that watched the game knew that it was a close game the whole time. We had to foul at the end, but regardless, I thought we responded really well, played a good game, and we're ready. We're ready. We've had a good week of practice. We know we have a lot of work ahead of us. This is a tough team.
The playoffs are now win or go home, so it's a little different than a game in January where, yes, you want to win every time you step on the court. You have, as I mentioned, youth in your lineup. How important are the first couple minutes of a game like this where you're sort of playing yourself into it?
Oh, absolutely, and that's where you look for that leadership, and Kinley Rogel has provided that. I thought that at the Mount, a big stage in the district final, wasn't sure how we were going to respond for sure, and I thought the first 3 minutes, I thought we played great, had the early lead, didn't show much nerves, and that's what I expect tonight. Especially, I think it's important having a home court first game match, that obviously is to our advantage.
You have a lot of experience, coaching state playoff games. In the regular season, you're primarily playing teams that you're sort of familiar with, even though maybe you don't play them all the time. When you get to the states, you're playing teams like this who you don't have a lot of experience. Does it change the way you prepare?
It does a little bit, but back when I was coaching 15, 20 years ago, you ran for a tape from another coach, in the wee hours to get ready, and we don't have to do that anymore with NFHS and Renda and all these great places that broadcast the games. So you can find video out there for sure, and so that's what we did. So, but you're exactly right. I always tell the girls it's hard not to see someone live. You don't quite know their heights and things like that. So it means a lot. I'll be studying them for the next 20 minutes just here on the sideline to get a feel for everything, but you're right.
Okay, so your opponent tonight, the Troy Trojans, all the way coming to us from Bradford County, 3-hour drive. What did you learn about them in the study time that you've had with video, and tell me about them?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I just looked at Max Preps, in fact, put something out today, and we're literally 0.2 points away from them. We've scored the same all year long. We've had pretty much the same scoring average. They're a lot like us. They're not very big. They have one big, 33, but they rely on a lot of guard play, similar to us. So, the matchups, I like our matchups. We're going to go man, which is what we usually go with. But they have 2 coaches' daughters, the Renzi girls, both very good guards. Renzo, their other one, number 32, is the leading scorer, and they're balanced just like we are. Very similar scoring and all that. So it was in some ways like watching us a little bit.
I was going to say, how you match up as far as that? Very similar then, from what I'm getting.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope we have them a little bit on quickness. Based on watching some games, I think we can get out and run a little bit. But again, it's hard to tell on tape. So
that's true. Last thing, your reward for getting that number 2 seed. Great effort to get that win against Marion Center, get all the way to Mount Aloysius. You suffer the setback, but you get a home playoff game. Talk about what that means to your team.
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, anytime you're at home, you just feel a little bit more comfortable. Troy was on the bus for 3 hours getting here. That's tough. That's tough for any team. So we love the chance to play at home. I think that's huge. So we hopefully will take advantage of that tonight.
Thank you very much, Coach. Best of luck. Hopefully we're talking in the postgame about a Cambria Heights Highlander victory tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're going to continue our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame coming up in just a few moments here on Renda Digital TV.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
It's the trade-in sales event going on right now at Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria. Push it, pull it, tow it, or we'll come get it and receive $3,500 guaranteed trade-in value on any used vehicle on our lot. And if we don't have it, we'll go get it.
And if credit's an issue, no problem. We'll get you approved. Just call our lucky number, 814-948-7777.
Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, where people make the difference.
And don't forget to tell your friends about us.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
I'm State Senator Joe Pitton, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe.
We are back here at Cambria Heights, and the Highlanders and the Troy Lady Trojans are both now in full warm-up mode. We're going to be bringing you our five-star Mitsubishi starting fives. We'll start with the visitors here, out of District 4, the number 3 seed Troy Lady Trojans. You'll see on your Renda Digital TV screen, the point guard is Hayden Watson, a sophomore, 5'6", 4.4 points per game. Also guard/forward, Raylan Woodward, sophomore, 5'8", 9.9 points per game. Also at guard, and they are guard heavy, Isabella Renzi. She is a freshman, 5'8", 6 points per game. Next up, a guard/forward, Gianna Renzi, junior, 5'4", 10.7, 5'4" inches, 10.7 points per game. And also at forward, Kaya Renzo, 12.9 points per game. The sophomore comes in at 5'7". That's the Troy area Trojans. They come in here at 23-4, the number 3 seed out of District 4. And now we're going to present your District 6 number 2 seed, the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Their starting five, which has been the starting five we've brought to you several times down the stretch here as we make these playoff runs. Brianna Kirsch, the freshman, 5'5", 9.6 points per game at guard. Forward, Julia Karlheim, a freshman, 5'8", 10.5 points per game. Her sister, Lily Karlheim, also a forward, junior, 5'7", 9.1 points per game. Let's call it the leader of this Cambria Heights Highlanders team, Kinley Rogel, the guard senior, 5'2", 14.9 points per game. She loves to get to the basket and is difficult to contend with. And also guard, the other senior in the lineup, Marky Bender, the senior, 5'3", 6.1 points per game. Those are your five-star Mitsubishi starting fives. Doesn't get any better than this. Five-star Mitsubishi. The Cambria Heights Highlanders have gone back to the locker room, so they'll be getting ready to make their entry. In fact, we start to hear the PA announcer starting to play their sounds, and that's one of the advantages. You see the peanut gallery, and I'm not sure, it's maybe Alex Donaldson, who's running our camera tonight, sees over there on that lower section, that is the Cambria Heights Peanut Gallery. We've still got about 24 minutes until we reach 7 o'clock, which is our scheduled tip time for the Class 3A first round game here from Cambria Heights. The Highlanders taking on the Troy area Trojans. We're going to come back. We'll continue. We got some news out of IUP, a big day, a big weekend actually for the PSAC, but we got some news this afternoon with some recognition for several members of the Crimson Hawks teams, and we'll let you know about that as we roll towards tip-off with our pregame show, the Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame, now open daily. Breakfast 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mike and Cindy O'Neill, co-owners of Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, huge supporters of CH Athletics. They offer takeout and delivery only, open till 10 p.m. daily. Should have plenty of time once the game is concluded tonight. Located in Patton. We'll be back with more as our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame continues from Cambria Heights. Our coverage of high school basketball, playoff basketball, here on Renda Digital TV.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know that they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, and taco Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwich with house-made chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Hastings Firemen's Club, 231 Maple Street.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
March into 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full-court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full-court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
In Cambria Heights, basketball is more than a game. It's tradition, teamwork, and community pride. That's why Mike Springer with State Farm proudly supports the Cambria Heights Highlanders all season long. For all your insurance needs, Mike Springer is here to help life go right, protecting what matters most right here at home. Call 814-344-8481 or visit MikeSpringerStateFarm.com. Mike Springer, State Farm, supporting Cambria Heights one win at a time. Go Highlanders.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all our Indiana County basketball teams the very best of luck as you compete in the state playoffs. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork make our entire community proud. When our teams take the court, Indiana County stands together. Families, friends, classmates, and neighbors all cheering as one. I'm grateful for your continued support as I run for re-election, and I look forward to continuing our work to move Indiana County forward. Good luck and bring home a win for all of us.
Our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show continues as we get closer and closer to tip-off tonight from Cambria Heights, as the Cambria Heights Highlanders will take on the Troy area Lady Trojans in a Class 3A first round PIAA playoff matchup. Our coverage tonight is presented by our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. 5-Star Mitsubishi of Altoona, it doesn't get any better than this. Also, Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, proud to be a presenting sponsor of tonight's state playoff game. As we get closer to tip-off and our announcements of the starting lineups, it is also a huge weekend for IUP and the PSAC. This is a big playoff weekend. The men and women are both in Gannon for tomorrow, the next rounds of the PSAC playoffs. But we got some big news this afternoon from the conference. Bunch of announcements today. Congratulations to Shea Weaver, Teresa Maggio, and Ellie Wilkerson, who all were honored by the conference. First team for Shea Weaver and Teresa Maggio. Second team for Ellie Wilkerson. Also, the good news continues to roll in for the Crimson Hawks. And I'm moving through the announcements as I tried to organize this in the car on the way out here. Coach Craig Carey named the PSAC West Coach of the Year. They have had an outstanding season and looking to go further with that and try to add a PSAC championship. They will be playing tomorrow against Edinburgh. Again, that game is at noon, 11:40 airtime on WQMU 92.5 FM. So again, Coach Craig Carey was named the West Coach of the Year and the West Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to Shea Weaver, named the 2025-26 PSAC West Athlete of the Year. The announcements just continue to come in for this team on an outstanding season, and we're hoping that Jack Benedict's able to bring home a couple of PSAC championships back to Indiana. On the men's side, they didn't escape, getting any kind of news. We've also learned that the conference has named a couple of Crimson Hawks with some awards. Dallas Dillard has been named the PSAC West Player of the Year. Dillard and senior guard Christian Moore earned first team honors, while Kamani Marraro was selected to the second team. So congratulations to those representatives from the IUP Crimson Hawks men's team, who also received conference honors, including another Player of the Year. And Dallas Dillard, I can say he's had an absolutely outstanding season, and looking to add to that tomorrow. The lineups again, 11:40 a.m. on U92 for the women. Jack Benedict and Tony Cacagna will have the call from Gannon. It's not against Gannon, it's IUP in Edinburgh. The men do get Gannon, and that game scheduled for a 4:40 airtime tomorrow with a 5 p.m. tip-off. The men will take on the host Gannon team, and those are, again, the semifinals. Championships, if either or both teams win, would be Sunday afternoon, and we will have those games for you as well. So, again, congratulations to those members of the Crimson Hawks. Folks, continuing to pour in here to Cambria Heights as we get closer. We're about 11 minutes away from a tip-off here at Cambria Heights. Our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show continues from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. We'll be back with more from Cambria Heights as we get closer to tip-off here on Renda Digital TV.
It's the trade-in sales event going on right now at Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria. Push it, pull it, tow it, or we'll come get it and receive $3,500 guaranteed trade-in value on any used vehicle on our lot. And if we don't have it, we'll go get it.
And if credit's an issue, no problem. We'll get you approved. Just call our lucky number, 814-948-7777.
Luther, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Where people make the difference. And don't forget to tell your friends about us.
Do you know that it costs 57 cents a mile to drive your vehicle? That's over $8 for a short 15-mile trip. Here's the good news. Indigo gets you around with fares starting at $1.75 and only $4 all day. Indigo is perfect for work, one-car families, and running errands. Check out Indigo's shared ride program for seniors and services for people with disabilities. Learn more at indigobus.com. Hop on, save cash, and visit indigobus.com.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 174.
We're back here at Cambria Heights High School, the home of the Cambria Heights Highlanders, as we are set to bring you PIAA Class 3A girls basketball, the first round of the state playoffs. Action all over the place tonight. We are our Renda network of stations, and I'll say stations even though Renda Digital TV is more of a digital property. We have the Marion Center Lady Stingers in progress with Shady Side Academy. That game's being played at Fox Chapel. That game is airing right now on Cat Country. They tipped off at 6 o'clock. We're trying to get you some a rundown and updates on that. Mark Burdig has the call on that game tonight. Also tonight, Penns Manor hosting Union City in a girls' Class 2A matchup. They should be on the air right now with their pregame. Tip-off there is scheduled for 7 p.m. on U92. Other games in action tonight, the United Lady Lions taking on the District 5 champion Berlin Brothers Valley. That's a very tall order for the United Lady Lions. That game is at UPJ. Scheduled as the second game of a doubleheader. The opener has Conemaugh Valley taking on Conestoga Christian. Again, both of those, that's a boys Class A game, by the way. That one is underway at this moment also. We have no score on that. Looking ahead to tomorrow, again, plenty of basketball. Indiana in a girls Class 5A game will take on a tall order against Erie Cathedral Prep. 12:40 airtime on WDAD. Pat Doherty will have the call for that. He may have Doug Steve with him. I'll have to assume, although I didn't receive any definitive word on that. Also tomorrow, right here on Renda Digital TV, come back for the United Lions, the boys in Class 2A, hosting Neshannock. That game's being played at the Memorial Fieldhouse at IUP. We'll have it for you on Renda Digital TV. It will be a 12:15 airtime, 1 p.m. tip-off. Again, right here on Renda Digital TV. Todd Marino will have the call. I think he'll have Mark Burdig with him. Other action tomorrow, another matchup in boys Class 2A. Northern Cambria taking on Jeanette. That game will be at Jeanette. Jeanette was the number 2 seed out of the WPIAL. That'll be a 1 p.m. tip. And also, tall order for River Valley. Got to make a long road trip to Camp Hill in a boys Class 3A game. They're taking on Trinity, the Trinity out of District 3. And so a long road ahead for the River Valley team as they take on Trinity tomorrow. Again, a 1 p.m. tip-off. Now here we are getting closer and closer to our opening announcements and national anthem and getting this thing underway. The winner of tonight's game is the Troy Lady Trojans, come in at 23-4. The District 4 number 3 seed will take on the Cambria Heights Highlanders, the District 6 number 2 seed, following their loss last week to Central Cambria. The Cambria Heights Highlanders come into this game at 16-10, but those 10 losses weathered and stormed through on a very tough Heritage Conference basketball schedule, and that was something that Eric Thomas sort of talked about, is the fact that they've been weathered by a very difficult schedule and played some really challenging games, including that game 2 weeks ago against the Marion Center Stingers, where they went on the road and took down the Stingers to advance to that District 6 Class 3A championship before falling to Central Cambria. The winner of tonight's game advances to the second round. They'll play the winner of Trinity out of District 3, the girls team, and Martin Luther King High School out of District 12. That'll be a Tuesday game, and the bad news for fans of Heights, it won't be here. It will be somewhere more geographically located between the two schools. The one thing about having that first round where you get the benefit of a higher seed hosting, this is it. Cambria Heights, this is them sort of closing the door on their home schedule. And right now, both teams are meeting with the officials as we get set and get closer to tip-off here at Cambria Heights. Again, Cambria Heights and the Troy Lady Trojans will have it for you. Our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show continues, and we want to thank Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, now open daily with breakfast from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mike and Cindy O'Neill, co-owners of Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, huge supporters of Cambria Heights Athletics, takeout and delivery only. They are open till 10 p.m. daily, located in Patton. So I'll tell you, on your way home, pick up your cell phone, dial in to Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, grab yourself an order on the way home tonight. And again, we want to thank our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix. 5-Star Mitsubishi in Altoona doesn't get any better than this. And Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete at 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, proud to be a presenting sponsor of tonight's state playoff game. We are now just a few minutes away from the announcements of the starting lineups, the official announcements, and we're going to get things going with our national anthem and tonight's matchup between the Troy Trojans and the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Our Luhu's Pizza and Pasta pregame show continues as we roll closer to tip-off here on Renda Digital TV.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For supreme heating fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
We're back here at Cambria Heights, and the Highlanders getting set. We're now about a minute away from, we'll call it, opening festivities here from Cambria Heights. They'll be including the national anthem and also announcements of tonight's starting lineups. And the teams are sort of being motioned back to their benches. Ball's going back on the rack, and we're going to be getting set for tonight's opening announcements and getting things ready to go here from Cambria Heights. Again, we want to thank our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix. And again, thank Luhu's Pizza and Pasta. Teams are starting to make their way onto the floor. And we're just moments away from our announcements to get things underway. The PIAA Class 3A Girls Playoffs open tonight here at Cambria Heights. And we have our PA announcer making our announcement. So what we're going to do is we're going to quiet down and bring you the national anthem. And the announcement of the national anthem has fans starting to get excited. We get our first update. And end of 3, if you're a Heritage Conference fan, you're going to be happy with this one. The Marion Center Stingers lead Shadyside Academy 43-37 at the end of 3. Natalie Black with 18 points through 3 quarters for the Marion Center Lady Stingers. So if they can hold on, they will be advancing into the second round. We're getting set for the announcements of our starting lineups. And they're reading right now the sportsmanship statement that is read at plenty of PIAA events, what the expectations are for fans in attendance, and urging sportsmanship from both players, coaches, fans, and we'll say broadcasters too, although we are getting situated. Again, those opening comments being administered to our fans. The Troy area Trojans will be introduced first as the visitors. They come in here at 23-4. They are the District 6, or excuse me, the District 4, number 3 seed. Gianna Renzi, number 23, announced for the Troy Trojans as the first starter. Next up is Raylan Woodward. Gianna Renzo, or Kaya Renzo, excuse me, number 32. Next up, we have 2 more coming. Number 22, Isabella Renzi. Her dad is the head coach for the Troy Trojans. And rounding out the starters, Emma Mickley, number 33. She will be their post presence. And here we come with the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Brianna Kirsch, the first off the bench for the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Next up, number 14, Julia Karlheim. Her sister should be next. Lily Karlheim. Number 15, Lily Karlheim, the next starter. Next up, Marky Bender, number 32 for the Cambria Heights Highlanders. And next up, the senior, Kinley Rogel. Leading scorer, comes in averaging 14.3 points per game for the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Again, the Highlanders are coached by Eric Thomas. And we are about set to go. We're going to be getting ready to tip things off. Our first quarter of action is going to be brought to you by Smith Coal and Oil. We want to thank Smith Coal and Oil for jumping on board tonight with our Renda Digital TV broadcast. Two great teams going at it tonight on the hardwood, and two great locations available for all your fuel and heating needs. Veteran-owned Smith Coal and Oil in Northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana, PA, proud supporters of high school athletics. And we are set to go. Teams are now out. It'll be Lily Karlheim jumping against Emma Mickley as the official gets ready. And we're getting set for the opening tip. Ball goes into the air and controlled by the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Rogel goes right side. Three-pointer in the air from Brianna Kirsch. Falls out. Rebound controlled by Troy and goes to the other end. Troy quickly. Long shot by Isabella Renzi, but she misses. Rebound still controlled by Troy. Goes back out front to Gianna Renzi. Renzi goes back to the top. Ball handed off to Raylan Woodward. And another dribble handoff. And they are just moving with ball handoffs. Gianna Renzi with the handoff again. She goes back out to the top and going to turn the ball over. The Highlanders will get it back and the ball will go back to Kaylee Rogel. Rogel goes right side, back to Karlheim, back out front. Ball goes to the corner to Brianna Kirsch. Brianna Kirsch for three. First bucket of the game goes to the Highlanders. They lead 3-0, 6:51. Just over a minute has elapsed in this first quarter. Sponsored by Smith Coal and Oil. Troy tries to go to the top of the key. Down and left-handed layup from Raylan Woodward, controlled by the Highlanders. Back to Rogel. Rogel facing some pressure, but handles the pressure. Gives the ball over to the top to Karlheim. Karlheim goes down to the bottom of the corner. Back over to Kirsch. Kirsch from the baseline. Ball is off control. The rebound is controlled by Troy, who looks to advance. And we're going to get a foul. That's going to be on Kinley Rogel. They tried to go full court to Emma Mickley. Rogel thought she was going to be able to get a steal, but she's going to get called for the personal foul. That will be the first, her first, and team's first. Ball gets inbounded, then back out to the corner. Three-pointer goes into the air from Gianna Renzo, and that'll tie the game at 3-3. Highlanders go across and go to back out to Rogel. Rogel looks down, goes across to Kirsch on the right, left side, back down into the corner, back out to Rogel. Rogel looking to move the ball and decides to go to Karlheim right at the foul line, back out to Rogel. Rogel down to Kirsch. Kirsch is under pressure but kicks it back out. And it's going to be, they're going to say it's off of Troy, so no turnover. Looked like it was going to be a turnover. They're going to have Rogel inbound from the near side out towards the corner. She's going to go deep to Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch dribbles left, and the ball is stolen, taken the other way, and that's Kaya Renzo for two. That'll give the lead to Troy, their first lead of the game, a score 5-3 with 5 minutes to play here in the first. Now three-pointer from the corner. Again, Kirsch, but the ball comes off hard. Rebound controlled by Troy, although they almost dribbled it out of bounds, but they're able to hold on to it. Ball goes left side, then back out to the front. Ball goes down into the corner to Raylan Woodward, back out top. Three-pointer from Gianna Renzo, her second three, and that makes it 8-3 in favor of Troy. Heights gets the ball across half court. They go back to Rogel. Rogel goes to the top to Karlheim. Karlheim goes back to Rogel. Now a three-pointer in the air and comes up short, but the rebound was controlled by Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch dribble drives, going to take a jumper from the right baseline. Comes off, controlled by Kirsch on the rebound. She's got the ball again. Going to be trapped. Goes back out front to Rogel. Back out front to Karlheim. They reverse it all the way to the opposite corner. Three-pointer in the air, controlled by the Highlanders. This time it's shot goes in the air from Karlheim, Lily Karlheim. Karlheim is fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul goes on number 32, Kaya Renzo, her first, team's first. Lily Karlheim hits the first. Go to substitute now, and checking in is Hayden Watson for the Troy Trojans. She'll replace Emma Mickley, so a smaller lineup right now for Troy. And the second one is good for Lily Karlheim, so that's 2 for 2 for her. Makes the score 8-5 in favor of Troy. Going to get a foul. And that's going to be number 2 on Kinley Rogel. And I think we're going to get a timeout. Second foul. And we're going to get a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout here. Our first quarter sponsored by Smith Coal and Oil here on Renda Digital TV.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
We're back here at Cambria Heights High School. Gianna Renzi is at the line for the first of 2, and that one is good. She's having a pretty good first quarter with 7 now, and a chance to add on to that. Second one is in the air, and it is also good. So the lead now for Troy at 10-5. They're going to leave Rogel out with 2 fouls. She gets the ball at the top of the key, lets one fly from 3. The rebound is controlled by Troy, and they are looking to run. They get the ball advanced to the top of the key. A long 3 in the air from Kaya Renzo. Now the Heights Highlanders come back down the floor. Lily Karlheim missed a layup. They're going to call a tie-up, but the possession arrow is going to go to Troy. Our score in the first quarter is 10-5. 3 minutes to play. in favor of the Troy Lady Trojans. Ball's coming across midcourt. Hayden Watson hands it off to Isabella Renzi. Renzi goes right side, then it goes back out top. Watson, Gianna Renzi, another two, and she is having a monster first quarter for the Troy Lady Trojans. Cambria Heights now trying to get something going. Goes back over, Kirsch goes into the corner. Three ball in the air for Marky Bender. And that cuts into that lead. It's now 12-8. And they're going to get a foul call. Ball went down to Kaya Renzo. Renzo's going to go to the foul line, but the foul call is going to go on Julia Karlheim, her first, team's third. First shot is in the air and is good for Kaya Renzo. And that one is good, making the score 13-8. Second one falls off. Rebound controlled by the Highlanders. Lily Karlheim dribbles, and she lost it. She was getting pressured along the sideline by Hayden Watson. Ball goes off her leg and out of bounds, so the turnover goes back to the Troy area Trojans. They have a 5-point lead with just over 2 minutes to play. Our Smith Colon Oil first quarter underway, 2 minutes to play. The Trojans have the ball and a 5-point lead. Spin move. Ball goes off from Renzo. Goes to Karlheim. Karlheim tries to go to Rogel. Rogel tried to dribble drive, and they're going to get a foul call against Troy. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be a reach and a floor foul. Waiting to see who they put up on the board here. The Highlanders will inbound. Goes back out to the top to Rogel. And they're going to get a second foul. Okay, so that one's going to go on 22, which is Isabella Renzi. And that's going to be 2 in a row on her. So the first one was on her also. 3 fouls for each team. Highlanders will inbounds from along the baseline. It's Kirsch underneath the basket. She takes it out to Lily Karlheim. Balls goes back to Kirsch. Karlheim back across to Rogel. Rogel back to Karlheim at the top. And then we get a dribble drive and a stop and pop. The attempt from Rogel comes off. They're going to say the loose ball went off of Heights and will go over to Troy. 13-8 with about a minute 20 to go. And here comes the Troy Lady Trojans trying to set up definitely a lot of ball movement on this Troy offense and a lot of screens. The jumper from the top of the key from Gianna Renzi. The rebound covered by Lily Karlheim. She lost control of the ball, tried to dive for it, unable to hold on to it. It rolls out of bounds. So another that's going to go in the books is a turnover. Back over to the Troy Lady Trojans, 13-8. We're under a minute, 57 seconds. And Troy, Rogel almost got that thing stolen. She knocked it out of the hands of Hayden Watson. Ball goes off Watson and out of bounds, and so it's going to go back to the Highlanders. Ball gets inbounded, and it's going to go to Kirsch. Kirsch goes back to Rogel. Rogel brings it across under pressure, knocked out of bounds. They're going to, Hayden Watson and Kinley Rogel are going at it. They're looking at the challenge of playing against 2 better offensive players. Ball goes back to the top to Karlheim, over to Rogel. Sort of poked away by Renzo. Ball is almost stolen. And it's going to be off the Highlanders and back over to Troy. 13-8, 23-7. We're going to get a substitute here. It's going to be Ava Adams checking in, giving Kinley Rogel a breather with 23.7 seconds, plus the time that will elapse during the stoppage for the end of quarter. So a little bit of strategy, hopefully playing in for Eric Thomas and his Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Kirsch pokes the ball away, and now it's going to get tied up. Kirsch and Kaya Renzo tie it up. The jump ball is going to go over to Cambria Heights. They're going to bring back Kinley Rogel since they're going to get the possession. Ava Adams going to check back out. And 11.6 seconds here in our first quarter. I want to thank Smith Coal and Oil for bringing you first quarter action. And quickly, the Highlanders trying to advance the ball, turn it over again as it goes off the hand. 7.2 seconds and another substitution. Ava Adams comes back in for Kinley Rogel. 7.2, and we're going to see some full quarter pressure to end the first quarter, see if they can limit Troy's. We're going to get a more than half-court shot from Gianna Renzi. It falls short, and we hit double zeros. Our score at the end of one, 13-8 in favor of the Troy Lady Trojans. Our second quarter coverage will be coming, brought to you by the Hastings Firemen's Club here on Renda Digital TV.
March into 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
We're back here on Renda Digital TV. Good evening, I'm Travis Williams, and we have second quarter action getting ready to start in our Class 3A girls playoff game between the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders and the Troy Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans will start with possession. 13-8 is the score as we get ready to start the second quarter. We want to thank the Hastings Firemen's Club we want to thank them for sponsoring our second quarter, open to the public with daily food and drink specials. Here we go with second quarter action as Troy starts. They go to the foul line. Ball gets poked away, but kicks out for a long shot from Isabella Renzi. Ball is stolen after the loose ball and goes to Kinley Rogel. Rogel goes across, down over to Julia Karlheim. Ball goes to the corner, but the jumper comes off. Rebound is controlled. We're going to get a jump ball, and this one's going to stay. Call the jump ball on a tie-up, and it's going to go to the Highlanders. So they will get possession here. 7:27 to go, second quarter. 13-8 in favor of the Troy Lady Trojans. The Highlanders will inbound from underneath their own basket. Ball goes out top to Marky Bender. Bender goes across to Kinley Rogel. Rogel's jumper comes off hard, and the rebound is controlled by the Troy Lady Trojans, who look to push ahead. Ball goes out to three-point line. And that jumper in the air from Hayden Watson bounced up and hit the suspension arm. So that becomes a dead ball and a turnover. And that will go back to the Cambria Heights Highlanders. And they're going to have a little two-man passing game between Rogel and Brianna Kirsch. Rogel has the ball at the top of the key. She goes to the corner, right corner, and back out. Now the ball goes underneath to Karlheim, and that is Julia Karlheim for her first 2 points of the game. Makes it a 3-point game in favor of Troy, 13-10. Now a screen comes. The left-handed layup is missed, and the Cambria Heights Highlanders will bring it. Ball goes back down to the corner to Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch dribbles all the way out towards the front, but is under pressure, gets back, is able to hold on to it, goes underneath to Kinley Rogel. Rogel's going to get fouled. Hayden Watson, I believe, is going to pick up that foul. That is her first. Yeah, first foul, first of the quarter for Brianna Kirsch. Is going to inbound along the baseline for the Highlanders. She's going to launch it way towards midcourt to Julia Karlheim. Or excuse me, Lily Karlheim. Rogel back over to the corner. Sends it to Bender. Down underneath. Two. And the bucket for Julia Karlheim all of a sudden found the hot hand, and it's a 1-point game. Highlanders down by 1. Scored 4 in a row. 3-pointer in the air. Comes off hard, goes out of bounds from Raylan Woodward. Turnover goes over to the Highlanders. A 1-point game with 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Ball gets inbounded to Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch sort of hanging back, keep away from pressure. Ball goes to Lily Karlheim at the top. Back out to Rogel. Rogel goes down along the baseline. Tried to skip a corner pass to Kirsch, but it's stolen away. And here come the Troy Lady Trojans. They go right side, then a ball handoff, and a straight layup, and we're going to get a foul against the Highlanders. That's going to be on Julia Karlheim. I have her for 2. I think that is her second. Yeah, it is. We're checking the book. First foul shot is in the air and good from Isabella Renzi. So it's back out to a 2-point lead with a chance to make it 3. Second one is also good for Renzi, and that'll make it a 3-point game, 15-12. Rogel tried to go with a full court pass, but it's stolen, brought back, 3-pointer in the air. The rebound was controlled, but a steal now by Cambria Heights, and they're going to bring it. Ball is tipped. Karlheim tried to go to Marky Bender, but the ball was tipped in the air, goes out of bounds near the Troy area bench. It'll stay in possession of Cambria Heights. Rogel gets the ball back after inbounding. Goes to Kirsch on the left side, back out front to Rogel. Rogel goes back over to Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch goes down along the baseline, tries to force a pass to Julia Karlheim, but it's stolen, knocked away, and here comes Troy again with a 3-point lead. 3-pointer in the air from Gianna Renzi. They're going to call it, the rebound was controlled but knocked out of bounds. They're going to say the loose ball goes off of Troy. And so it's going to go back to Cambria Heights. A 3-point game, 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go. Inbounded to Kirsch, and Kirsch and Rogel are playing a little 2-man game. Kirsch goes back over to Rogel, right side, goes down to the corner. Bender has the ball from 3. That's short. Rebound is controlled on the short shot. And they're going to give a timeout. 15-12 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, people forward banking. We're back with more second quarter action brought to you by Hastings Firemen's Club here on Renda Digital TV.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know that they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, and taco Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwich with house-made chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Hastings Firemen's Club, 231 Maple Street.
It's the trade-in sales event going on right now at Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria. Push it, pull it, tow it, or we'll come get it and receive $3,500 guaranteed trade-in value on any used vehicle on our lot. And if we don't have it, we'll go get it.
And if credit's an issue, no problem. We'll get you approved. Just call our lucky number, 814-948-7777.
Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram,
where people make the difference. And don't forget to tell your friends about us.
We're back here quickly out of timeout. Gianna Renzi knocked down a 2-point basket to make it a 5-point game on the ensuing possession. Long jumper from Brianna Kirsch is off, and the rebound was controlled by Cambria Heights, and they're looking to run. Kirsch is pushing it, kicks it back out to Bender, then over to Rogel. Rogel goes more towards the center, and she's going to dribble drive, and she is going to be fouled on the attempt. She'll go to the line for 2. The foul goes on Raylan Woodward. That is her first, and this will be Rogel's first 2 attempts from the foul line. It is a 5-point game, 17-12. First one is good, making it 17-13 in favor of Troy area. One more to come. Kaylin Rogel now from the foul line. Second one falls off. Rebound is controlled by Troy, and they look to run right off that miss. Go down along the baseline. Jumper is off from Raylan Woodward, but they're able to control the loose ball. Woodward kicks it back out to the top. The 3-point attempt. And the shot, a wild shot from Kaya Renzo, goes out of bounds. They said no contact. We're going to get another timeout. Our second quarter brought to you by the Hastings Firemen's Club. Open to the public with daily food and drink specials. We'll be back with more second quarter action. Our score 17-13 in favor of Troy here on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
We're back here at Cambria Heights High School, home of the Highlanders, as we've got second quarter action here in the PIAA Class 3A state basketball playoffs. The Troy Lady Trojans out of District 4 right now leading the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders 17-13. We've got 3:01 to go from our out-of-town scoreboard. Marion Center, a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter. That was our last update against Shadyside Academy, 43-42. We'll be looking for another update. Again, Penns Manor Lady Comets also playing Union City. They're hosting them at Penns Manor. And just as quickly as they get it across half court, tried to attempt the pass to Lily Karlheim, but goes out of bounds, but it's going to be off Troy. So the Highlanders will again inbound, goes back out front to Rogel. Rogel brings the ball across midcourt, goes to Marky Bender, back out front to Rogel. Rogel goes to the corner, back out front again. They're looking. Kirsch decides against a shot. Now goes baseline to Bender. Back out to Karlheim. Rogel from three. And Kinley Rogel with a big three-pointer makes it a one-point game, 17-16, with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Another steal, and Brianna Kirsch pushing it with numbers. They have a three-on. And the Rogel's jumper, she tried to stop and pop, a little hard, goes off, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Highlanders. A one-point game with 2:08 to play. We're going to get a substitution here. Okay, Julia Karlheim's coming out, and that'll bring up Ava Adams. Highlanders are going to go into a 3-2. Another screen set up. Mickley, three-point attempt, but the rebound was controlled by Hayden Watson. Watson puts it back in, makes it a three-point game, 19-16 in favor of Troy. The Highlanders back on offense. And they're doing some ball handoffs, goes back over to the left side to Brianna Kirsch. Kirsch goes back out top to Rogel, back to Kirsch. Kirsch looks at the basket, but decides against it. Goes back to Kinley Rogel. Rogel drives a little bit of an out-of-control shot, and they tie it up. I think this one's going to go back to Troy. It is. So Troy will get the alternating possession. Troy now inbounding. They have a three-point lead. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go to halftime. Dribble drive right across the middle, but the layup was too hard. Rebound comes off, and that's one place where Troy has been very effective, but another steal by Brianna Kirsch, and they tie up, and this one's definitely going back to the Cambria Heights Highlanders with the alternating possession with 1:01 to play. A three-point game, 19-16. Again, want to thank our presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi, 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. And Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. Rogel brings it over, gives it to Brianna Kirsch. And they're calling out their offensive set. Kirsch has the ball on the left side, goes back out front to Kinley Rogel. Rogel goes to Karlheim. Karlheim back to Kirsch in the corner, and they're just rotating it around with 40 seconds. Now we're under 40 seconds to play in the first half. A three-point game. Ball goes over, and a three-pointer in the air. That was Lily Karlheim. A little hard off the rim, bounces over the backboard and out of bounds, alternating over to the Troy Trojans with 25 seconds to go. They hold a three-point lead, 19-16. Back into the corner and down low. No foul called on the shot attempt from Kaya Renzo. Renzo again goes down onto the floor, kicks it back out to the front. Are we going to get a whistle? Okay, no foul. It doesn't look like it. They're going to go to zeros. Okay, so we've reached halftime. Our score from Cambria Heights. The Troy Lady Trojans lead by a score of 19-16. It's time for our halftime show. We'll take a look at some of the halftime numbers, and that's all on the way here from Cambria Heights. Cambria Heights and Troy. The score here at halftime, 19-16 in favor of the Troy Trojans. We'll be back with more here on Renda Digital TV.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
In Cambria Heights, basketball is more than a game. It's tradition, teamwork, and community pride. That's why Mike Springer with State Farm proudly supports the Cambria Heights Highlanders all season long. For all your insurance needs, Mike Springer is here to help life go right, protecting what matters most right here at home. Call 814-344-8481 or visit MikeSpringerStateFarm.com. Mike Springer, State Farm, supporting Cambria Heights one win at a time. Go Highlanders.
Okay, we're back here on Renda Digital TV at Cambria Heights High School, the site of Class 3A Girls State High School Basketball Playoff matchup between the Cambria Heights Highlanders and the Troy Area Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans coming in here, and this is one of those instances where you just don't know what to expect, especially when these are opponents that you really don't see. And so they have a really impressive record, 23-4. The Highlanders coming in here at 16-10. So you look at it on paper, and again, they don't play games on paper, but you say, boy, the host team is not, a favorite. But you look at it and you see the matchup, and you start to understand that Heritage Conference impact. That sort of weathers these teams. That record is deceiving, and these teams are very evenly matched as we have a three-point game here at the half by a score of 19-16. The biggest thing noticed is depth, especially for the Highlanders. I thought for sure that we were going to see some depth issues as Kinley Rogel picked up her first two fouls in the first quarter, but she was able to play mistake-free basketball as far as fouls go in the second quarter and be around other than a couple of spot substitutions near the end of the quarter and just getting her a little bit of air so that she would be able to finish the game, as she is a key cog for this Cambria Heights Highlanders Lady Highlanders offense and defense, both, I guess you should say. But they have moved the ball very well, and it's a 3-point game here at the half, and Heights has had several opportunities to cut into that lead. So it should be a pretty interesting second half. 19-16 is our score. What we'll do is we're going to take another timeout. We come back, we'll take a look at the first half numbers for both teams, and we'll have that for you when we come back here as our halftime show continues from Cambria Heights here on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
March into 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know that they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, and taco Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwich with house-made chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Hastings Firemen's Club, 231 Maple Street.
Hi, this is State Representative Jim Struzzi. I want to wish all our Indiana County basketball teams the very best of luck as you compete in the state playoffs. Your hard work, dedication, and teamwork make our entire community proud. When our teams take the court, Indiana County stands together. Families, friends, classmates, and neighbors all cheering as one. I'm grateful for your continued support as I run for re-election, and I look forward to continuing our work to move Indiana County forward. Good luck and bring home a win for all of us.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
We're back here at Cambria Heights High School, the Highlanders and the Troy Lady Trojans. Let's take a look at some of the first half scoring numbers. The Trojans, visitors with a 3-point lead. Hayden Watson with 2 points, a 2-point field goal. Isabella Renzi went 2 for 2 from the foul line for 2 points. Gianna Renzi had 2 3-point field goals, 2 2-point field goals, and 2 foul shots for a total of 12 points in the first half. She was leading all scorers. Kaya Renzo, 2-point field goal, and went 1 for 2 from the foul line for 3 points. That totals a total of 19 for the visiting Troy Trojans. For the Lady Highlanders, Brianna Kirsch hit a 3 right off the bat. That was her lone bucket of the first half, 3 points. Julia Karlheim had 2 2-point field goals in the second quarter. Lily Karlheim went 2 for 2 from the foul line for 2 points. Kinley Rogel, a bucket, a 3-pointer in the second quarter, and went 1 for 2 from the line for 4. And Marky Bender with a 3-pointer in the first quarter. A total of 16 points for the Cambria Heights Highlanders. We're about set to go with our third quarter, brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. The team at Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram are proud of the Lady Highlanders. Wish them the best in the state playoffs. Your new Jeep or Ram truck await you at Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria, where people make the difference. The Troy area Trojans get the ball, go inside to Mickley, but the ball is stolen. Rogel gets the steal and tries to advance. She gets under pressure from Mickley. Ball goes to the corner to Karlheim. Three-pointer comes up short, rebounded, controlled by Raylan Woodward. Again, the ball is stolen away, but they grab the loose ball. Goes underneath. Mickley misses the jumper from underneath. Rebound. The second shot was missed, and the Highlanders get the loose ball, and we're going to get it tied up. And the tie-up is going to go to the Cambria Heights Highlanders. 7:20 to go here in the third. Highlanders will inbounds from right in front of us. Marky Bender sent it into the backcourt to Kinley Rogel. Rogel being defended by Gianna Renzi. She goes right side to Marky Bender. Bender goes into the corner. Back to Kirsch. Over to Karlheim. Back over, and they reverse the ball back out front to Kinley Rogel. Rogel's defended by Gianna Renzi. She goes left and then gets the ball back. Screen set by Karlheim, and a dribble drive. Tries to take a left-handed layup, but it's just, it goes. And a disappointing foul for Rogel. That's going to be number 3 for Kinley, first of the second half, but number 3 on her. She was trying to trail the play and just came a little too abrupt and picks up the foul. So Troy inbounds from the sideline. Ball goes out front to Renzo. Renzo goes into the far corner. Not sure what the call was. Well, we're going to get a foul away from the ball. We're going to call a push. So a position in foul, and the foul goes on Mickley. That was her first, team's first of this third quarter. Karlheim goes back and gives it to her sister, and going to get another foul. And she tried to dribble drive and kick the ball to her sister. And they're going to call that one on Emma Mickley also. So that's 2 quick fouls in a minute 45, and Mickley's going to come out of the game. 2 fouls, 2 team fouls here in the third quarter. Heights will inbound underneath their own basket. And they're going to call a 5-second call. Kirsch didn't make a decision, decided to try to go back court. But by the time she tried to throw it, the officials deemed that she had held the ball for longer than 5 seconds, so a turnover goes back over to the Troy Trojans. Gianna Renzi goes to the foul line. Back to Renzo. Ball goes out front, and the ball goes back into the backcourt. Touched up by Hayden Watson, but it's going to be a backcourt violation. Turnover goes back to the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Our third quarter of action brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Again, we want to thank our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, as Kinley Rogel gets ready to inbound from right here in front of the table. And she is inbounds, but it's stolen away. And the ball goes across court. Jumper across the middle of the lane, falls out. Three-pointer goes in the air, but this time it's going to be Rogel controlling the rebound, and she looks to run. She's going to try and take this one to the hoop herself, and Kinley Rogel makes it a 1-point game, 19-18, but just like that, Troy fires the ball down, and they are looking to advance. Ball goes back underneath. And a double team steal by Kinley Rogel. Rogel throws it ahead, and we're going to get the second lead of the night. The bucket goes to number 15, Lily Karlheim, and it's a 1-point game. You can hear the faithful for the Cambria Heights Highlanders. They take a 20-19 lead. Our third quarter brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Back with more here on Renda Digital TV.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway.
Third quarter action continues. Travis Williams bringing you action from Cambria Heights High School. Second lead of the night for the Cambria Heights Highlanders, 20-19, scoring the first 4 points of the second half. Troy now with the basketball. Ball goes out front to Kyra Renzo, and a bucket by Kyra Renzo. And that'll change it back over to a 1-point lead for Troy. And another bucket from Lily Karlheim, her second of the half. And again, now we start changing leads, 22-21 in favor of the Highlanders. Loose ball off the missed shot. Rebound controlled by Troy. And we're going to get a foul. Who's the foul on? And the foul is going to be against Troy. I thought it was going to be a Highlanders foul, but they're going to call that on Kyra Renzo, her second. And so the Highlanders will get the basketball, 22-21 lead. We're approaching midway point of the third quarter. Kinley, Rogel has the ball at the top and dribbled back and forth, kicks the ball out to the top to Kirsch, back to Karlheim, Karlheim back to Kirsch, Kirsch dribbles left, goes to Karlheim, back out to the front to her sister. Rogel tried to switch, dribble between her legs, the ball goes away, turnover goes back over to Troy, fakes a three-point attempt, and the ball goes back for a three-point attempt. It's covered by the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Here comes Brianna Kirsch. And we were going to get a foul. That's going to be number 3 on Isabella Renzi. Renzi looked like she was going to try to embellish for that call. She sort of went down before Kirsch even got to her. But the officials called that foul. That's the 4th team foul. We're going to get a timeout. So our score here in the third quarter, 22-21 in favor of Heights. Our coverage continues here on Renda Digital TV.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 170.
Do you know that it costs 57 cents a mile to drive your vehicle? That's over $8 for a short 15-mile trip. Here's the good news. Indigo gets you around with fares starting at $1.75 and only $4 all day. Indigo is perfect for work, one-car families, and running errands. Check out Indigo's shared ride program for seniors and services for people with disabilities. Learn more at indigobus.com. Hop on, save cash, and visit indigobus.com.
We are back. Our third quarter of action brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. The Highlanders will inbounds out of the timeout, goes to Bender. Bender goes cross-court pass to Karlheim. Karlheim's jumper along the baseline rims out. Ball gets tied up, and we're going to get a jump ball. And Troy is going to get the alternating possession. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go. We've been back and forth here now in the third quarter. Highlanders with a 1-point lead. Ball goes into the corner to Kaya Renzo. Renzo has the ball stolen, and it's Marky Bender. Bender with a left-handed layup, but it's blocked away by Raylan Woodard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Kirsch is going to inbound. She's going to go back out front to Marky Bender. Bender goes over to Rogel. Rogel down and goes cross-court. Back out front to Rogel. She's trying to decide what she wants to do. Kirsch is in the corner. Back out front to Rogel. Rogel reverses to Karlheim. Karlheim to Bender. Back over to Rogel. Foul line jumper, but the rebound controlled by Julia Karlheim. She goes for the bucket, gets fouled, misses the shot, but will go to the line to shoot two. That's the fifth team foul, so anything else will be shooting. First one for Karlheim is good. She'll get a second. And she misses the second, but controls the rebound, and it goes off to Kirsch. Rogel back to Kirsch. Thinks about a three-pointer, but rotates it back out to Rogel. Rogel goes into the corner, back out to Karlheim, back to Rogel. Tries to go underneath to Bender, then a jumper. The jumper is a little hard. And the rebound goes to Karlheim, who puts it up and one. Julia Karlheim having a huge third quarter with a chance. Right now it's a 4-point lead for the Highlanders and a chance to make it 5. And they're going to get a timeout. Our score 25-21 with 2:23 to go here in the third quarter. We're back with more third quarter action brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on Renda Digital TV.
It's the trade-in sales event going on right now at Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Northern Cambria. Push it, pull it, tow it, or we'll come get it and receive $3,500 guaranteed trade-in value on any used vehicle on our lot. And if we don't have it, we'll go get it.
And if credit's an issue, no problem. We'll get you approved. Just call our lucky number, 814-948-7777.
Luther Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, where people make the difference.
And don't forget to tell your friends about us.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Out of the timeout, it will be Julia Karlheim at the line with the chance to finish the old-fashioned three-point play. It's a 4-point lead for the Cambria Heights Highlanders, a chance to make it 5 if she can put this one in. The ball comes off, controlled by Mickley, but stolen away by Kirsch, who lost control of the ball, and it goes back to the Troy Trojans. Look to go for a three-point attempt, and everybody wanted over the back with her hand, but officials say no. Almost a steal as Lily Karlheim tried to poke that one away. Goes back. Renzo, Kaya Renzo with 2 points there, makes it a 2-point game, still in favor of the Cambria Heights Highlanders, 25-23. Ball goes down to the corner, three-pointer out of the hands of Brianna Kirsch. Rebound was controlled by Marky Bender, but she lost it out of her hands, and so the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Troy. 2-point game in favor of Cambria Heights. We're now at 90 seconds to play in the third quarter. Hayden Watson is going to get called for a travel and a turnover. So the ball is going to go back over to Heights. Brianna Kirsch to inbound with 1:21 to play here. She'll go back into Rogel. Rogel being defended by Gianna Renzo. Back out to the front. Three-pointer in the air, but a little too hard. Rebound controlled by Hayden Watson. And Troy looking to push it back over midcourt. Ball goes over to Watson. Watson for three. And that's going to put the Troy Trojans back in front by a score of 26-25. 1-point game as we come to the 45-second mark left in this third quarter, brought to you by Luther Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Northern Cambria. Ball goes out front, and Rogel and Karlheim passing it back and forth. Ball goes back out front to Karlheim, who loses control of the dribble, and it's stolen away by Troy, and it's slapped out of the hands of Gianna Renzi, but I think it's going to stick. We're going to see some substitutions, and this may be just strategy. It is going to be Karlheim and Julia Karlheim and Kinley Rogel both with fouls. So they're going to come out of the game for the last 23 seconds. Ball goes into the corner. Another three in the air, and it is good. Gianna Renzi had a big third quarter after sort of disappearing, but finishing strong. Karlheim loses control of the ball, and it's back over to Troy. And they're going to call a charge. Marky Bender takes a charge call with 3.2 seconds to go. Coaches are not loving that. Stephen Renzi really asking for an explanation, but Marky Bender takes the charge. It's right now a 4-point game after that three-pointer by Kaya Renzo. So 3.2 seconds to go. They're going to give it to Rogel. Back over to Brianna Kirsch hits it off the rim as the clock hits double zeros. It's a 4-point game. Pretty up-tempo third quarter. We've come to the end of three. Our fourth quarter coming to you, brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. That action's on the way here on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
I'm State Senator Joe Pitton, wishing all students who participate in extracurricular activities every success in the classroom and on the field. The teamwork and leadership skills you learn today will serve you and our entire community well in the years ahead. We need future leaders prepared to step forward and make our region a better place to live, work, and raise a family. I'm proud of the work and effort you are putting forth. Have fun, be safe, and enjoy the season.
Paid for by Friends of Joe.
Travis Williams bringing you action from Cambria Heights High School. Here we start the fourth quarter, brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. We've been back and forth. Right now, Troy leads by 4, 29-25. Highlanders with a three-pointer in the air, and it comes off. Rebound controlled by Troy, but they tie it up, and the alternating possession will stay with the Trojans, the Troy Lady Trojans. 4-point lead with 7.5 minutes to play. Both fan bases getting energized here. We've been back and forth. Gianna Renzi brings the ball across midcourt over to Watson. Watson gives the ball down, goes cross-court pass, and a jumper in the air from Gianna Renzi, and we get a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout, 31-25 in favor of Troy. Our coverage continues, brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria here on Renda Digital TV.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
We are back here at Cambria Heights High School. The lead has blown up to 6 points right now. The Highlanders get the ball coming off of that basket for the Troy Lady Trojans out of the timeout. Karlheim dribbles and goes for a layup. They're going to call foul. Is going to be on Marky Bender, I think. And that's going to be Marky's first foul of the night. Troy keeps possession, 31-25. Bender goes for the steal, comes up short. The jumper, but the rebound was controlled, goes off, and Brianna Kirsch, she throws it ahead to Bender, just a little out of her outreached hands, and goes back over to Troy as it goes out of bounds. You love the aggressiveness, but it comes up, when it doesn't work, it comes up as a big negative. Another turnover for the Lady Highlanders. Meckley tries to set a screen. Ball goes into the corner, three-pointer. It was airballed, but controlled by the Troy Lady Trojans. What a pass. I don't know that I think she was going for Meckley, but the ball ended up going to Watson. And so Troy was able to keep the possession, goes back out front to Watson. Watson defended, and they're going to get a reach. And that's going to be number 4 on Kinley Rogel.
Hey, timeout.
We're going to get a timeout. Cambria Heights is going to take a timeout, 6:07 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, we'll take a timeout with them. Our coverage continues here on Renda Digital TV.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
And we're back here at Cambria Heights High School. We want to thank our co-presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona doesn't get any better than this. And Cambria Ready Mix Concrete serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, proud to be a presenting sponsor of tonight's state playoff game. Out of the timeout, it's a 6-point lead for the Troy Lady Trojans, and they will inbound in front of their own bench and go backcourt to Gianna Renzi. Renzi goes out to Watson, who gives it up to Isabella Renzi. Renzi goes back over to Raylan Woodward, and Woodward's going to get tied up, and I think that's going to go to the Heights Highlanders. The possession does go to Cambria Heights. So with 5:51, the alternating possession goes back to Heights. 6-point lead for the Troy Lady Trojans. Carlheim tried to go down to her sister along the baseline, but the ball was tipped away by Raylan Woodward. Stays with Cambria Heights though, so Rogel will inbound. She's going to throw it into Brianna Kirsch and then right back. Ball goes across to Marky Bender. Rogel's jumper falls short off the rim, and here comes Troy looking to push, and Isabella Renzi with 2 points on that layup and makes the lead now an 8-point lead, 33-25. Cambria Heights, Brianna Kirsch from three. Kirsch makes a three, and that's going to bring on a timeout. 33-28, 5-point game with 5:11 to play. We'll take timeout. We'll join them. Our fourth quarter brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria, tax professionals you can trust. Our fourth quarter coverage continues here on Renda Digital TV.
March into 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
We're back here at Cambria Heights as Troy will inbound. And they bring it across midcourt and try to return the ball to Gianna Renzi. Renzi goes right side, gives it to Watson. Under pressure. Bender almost committed the foul, but no foul called. Mickley goes, not Mickley, that was Kaya Renzo. Thought we were going to get an offensive push-off, but the foul is going to go against Heights. And they're going to call that on Lily Carlheim, her first, I believe. So Carlheim with one, team has three, but Troy will inbound. They're going to inbound backcourt. Carlheim trying to defend against Gianna Renzi. And going to get another foul. Foul goes on Carlheim, her second. Team's fourth. So they're going to, again, pressure. Ball goes to Watson out the top of the key. Gives a ball handoff. Back out front to Kaya Renzo. Renzo thought we were going to see a walk call there, but no call. Another ball handoff. They're just content with wasting clock. Definitely deciding against trying to force anything. Ball goes out to the corner. Watson for three. Ball's airballed, but controlled by Rogel. Rogel throws it ahead to Carlheim. Back over to Kirsch, and now goes up to the top of the key. Carlheim for three from the corner. Comes off hard. Let's see who they're going to call this off of. Okay, they're going to say it was off of Kirsch. So the ball's going to go back to Troy. 3 minutes and 41 seconds. We're going to get a timeout. Cambria Heights. Our fourth quarter of action brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. We'll take timeout. 33-28 here on Renda Digital TV.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
From the S&T Bank broadcast booth, you can see the Cambria Heights Highlanders Peanut Gallery. Both fan bases have become energized here in the second half with the swings of emotion going back and forth between these two teams, battling to see who's going to continue to play and whose season will roll on coming up on Tuesday night. Troy will have the basketball coming up out of that timeout, a 5-point lead. They lead 33-28, 3:41 to go. Again, want to thank our presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. Ball gets inbounded but almost trapped, but Troy able to avoid pressure. The left-handed layup by Raylan Woodward comes off, controlled by Cambria Heights. They tie it up. And so the alternating possession with the tie-up will stay with Troy. They'll inbound underneath their own basket. Ball goes underneath the basket, and a double team. We're going to get it. They gave Steve Renzi a timeout with 33-28 our score. So we'll take timeout. 5-point game here in our fourth quarter here on Renda Digital TV.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, I'm Travis Williams. Fourth quarter action brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. The Troy Trojans leading this game 33-28. The foul called against Brianna Kirsch, her first, but at this point, that is team foul number 5, so they will shoot from this point forward. First one in the air from Kaya Renzo is good, making it a 6-point game. 34-28 with a chance to make it 7. And the second one is good. So our score 35-28. Time starting to become the enemy of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. They bring it across. Karlheim back over to Kenley Rogel. Rogel's three-point attempt hits front iron. The rebound controlled by Troy, but a travel call on Isabella Renzi. So the possession will stay, and Rogel will inbound from underneath the basket. They're going to go out front to Marky Bender. Bender over to Karlheim. Karlheim back to the corner. Back out front to Karlheim. Karlheim gives it up to Brianna Kirsch, and they're going to get a foul. The foul is going to go against Gianna Renzi. I think that's her first. That's only the team number 2. Yeah, her first foul. So Kirsch inbounds to Rogel, and we're going to get an offensive foul. The foul is going to go against Julia Karlheim, her third. Actually, they have her as 4. So her fourth foul and 2:55 to go. And thought we were going to get a return favor on an offensive foul as Lily Karlheim was knocked to the floor, but no call, play on. And Troy has the basketball. They go to the right corner, back out front to Watson. Hayden Watson gives it up to Renzi. The ball goes backcourt. Did not get, and we're going to get a foul. Fan base not liking that at all. The Heights fan base not loving that at all. Lily Karlheim will pick up foul number 3. And that'll send Gianni Renzi to the line for 2. First one is off. She'll get a second. It is still a 7-point lead with another foul shot to come. Okay, so Gianna Renzi, second one is good, making it an 8-point game. Rogel pushes it across the floor, tries to go down underneath the Bender, but it's stolen away and pushed. And Bender's going to pick up a foul as she knocked over Kaya Renzo. And that's going to be number 3. All right, they're giving her 2, so the foul shot attempt is off. Lead stays at 8. Second shot is off. Lead remains at 8. And quickly, Rogel comes across. She looks for a bucket, gets the second, or gets her own rebound, almost gets the third, but ball is pulled away, and here comes Troy looking to push, and they're going to get a foul for, and I think that's going to be it. And that is going to be number 5 on Julia Karlheim, who's going to leave the game. We're going to get 2 more shots for Kaya Renzo. And that first one is good, making this a 9-point game. A chance to stretch it to double digits. 156. Second one is also good. And that is going to make it a 10-point game, 38-28. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. We got 1:51 to play. Heights will hold on to the basketball. Fourth quarter brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. Ava Adams had checked in for Karlheim, who had to leave with her 5th foul. Rogel goes over to Karlheim. And dribble drive back over cross court to Karlheim from 3. Looked good, but comes off. Rebound lost by Rogel, ties it up. We're going to get a jump ball. She's really disappointed. She thought she was going to be able to hold that and get a shot off, but it comes off. And so Heights will hold on to possession with a 10-point deficit with 1:25 to go. Rogel frustrated, but going to inbound. Going to inbound to Lily Karlheim. Karlheim with the drive. Gets fouled on a shot attempt. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is going to be called on Kaya Renzo. That's her, I have her for 4, although I'm not sure that's going to, they have her for 3. First one is no good for Lily Karlheim. She'll get a second. With 1:20 to go, the clock is definitely the enemy of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Second one is no good, and the rebound comes off. And it's going to be a tip ball. It's going to go, and an uncontested layup is missed. And we're going to get a foul call. Heights was able to control the rebound after that miss. Karlheim's pushed from behind, so the personal foul is going to go against Troy. And that's going to be the 5th foul. Oh, okay, not a shooting, so. Three-pointer in the air. We're going to get a timeout. Big shot from Lily Karlheim. Make a 7-point game with 58.8 seconds. Timeout. Our fourth quarter brought to you by H&R Block of Northern Cambria. Back with more on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from...
And we're back here from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking. Under a minute to play, and it's do or die time for the Cambria Heights Highlanders, and they have to foul. They need possessions. It's 38-31 with 51.2 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter, and that's going to send Gianna Renzi to the line to shoot two. She misses the first, so the lead remains at 7. Again, our coverage tonight brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona doesn't get any better than this. Second shot is off, rebound controlled by Heights, but stolen away, tied up. And so Troy has the ball, and it's going to, Kirsch is going to have to foul again. Hayden Watson this time is going to go to the foul line. That is Kirsch's second personal foul. And Watson knocks that one down. So again, the lead is extended to 8 with 44.5 seconds to play here in regulation. Second one comes off, rebound controlled by Heights. Kinley Rogel pushes it ahead to Karlheim. Karlheim from 3. Comes off hard and goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back over to Troy. Pressure coming from Heights, but running out of time. 34.3 seconds to go. 39-31 our score here in the fourth, with Troy leading and looking to advance to the second round of the girls 3A. The ball is stolen, and Mickley gets her first bucket of the night off of the steal as Kinley fell to the floor. No foul call as Kinley took a three-pointer. And Marky Bender is going to pick up that personal foul, just trying to prolong this game, but it's a 10-point game right now. And we're going to get more foul shots. This time it's going to be Emma Mickley, her first free throw attempts of the night. She just completed her first bucket of the game, and we'll look to add to that total. Okay, the first one is off. We're going to get a substitution. We're going to get 2 substitutions. Kinley Rogel with 4 fouls isn't in a position. She looks like she's having some pains. Also, Marky Bender coming out. Both are in foul trouble. So in a position where you're trying to get extra possessions, trying to get them out. 11.3 seconds to go. And the second one from Emma Mickley is good, and that's going to make it an 11-point game. Pretty much all she wrote from here. The jumper from Karlheim in the corner falls, and the Troy Lady Trojans are going to win this game by a score of 42-31, and they will advance to the second round of the girls' Class 3A playoffs. Outstanding effort from the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Just come up short. Good second half, great third quarter. Just sort of ran out of steam. And so with that, Troy will advance, and the season for the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders will come to an end. It's time for our fifth quarter post-game show, brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. We will have more coming up here from Cambria Heights as we go into our post-game show. We'll wrap things up on the season for the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders as they fall to Troy by a score of 42-31. We'll be back with more here on Renda Digital TV.
Drive through winter and save big at Luther Ford. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a 2026 Ford Escape Active now from just $399 a month, and it's equipped, not stripped. Or lease a new 2026 Bronco Sport Big Bend Edition now from just $344 a month, both with no money down, and everyone qualifies. But hurry, the Luther Ford drive-through winter sales event ends soon. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway in Evansburg.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 170.
March into 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to 12 grand off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishi's come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to 12 grand off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Step into warmth this time of year and cheer on your favorite basketball teams with Smith Coal and Oil and Indiana Fuel and Oil. Both locations proudly fueling our local businesses and residential homes. For Supreme Heating Fuel and bulk propane deliveries, call the Smith team in northern Cambria and Indiana. They are just a phone call away when you need them. Feel the heat, feel the competitive spirit with Smith Coal and Oil in northern Cambria and Indiana Fuel and Oil in Indiana. A veteran-owned company. Let's stay warm and good luck, teams.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
What sets one insurance agency apart from another? Building relationships. Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
We're back here from the S&T Bank broadcast booth, our 5-Star Mitsubishi post-game, the fifth quarter. brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi as this season comes to an end for the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Score of 42-31 in favor of the Troy Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans at 23-4, a very talented basketball team. Cambria Heights gave them everything they wanted and more, especially during that back-and-forth third quarter. We come to halftime. It's a 19-16 game, and just as quickly out of the first 3 to 4 minutes of the third quarter, went to a 5-point lead for Heights. Then the battle went back and forth, and the momentum changed over to Troy, and they wrapped up the third quarter with a 4-point lead at 29-25. Fourth quarter, it just became a battle of attrition. Fouls, and Heights had to foul as the lead got near double digits, put them on the foul line, and Troy was up to the task of finishing this thing out. They get the victory by a score of 42-31. So, Troy will move on to Tuesday, and they will have a tough matchup against either Trinity or Martin Luther King High School. We don't know the winner of that, but the season sadly comes to an end for the Cambria Heights Highlanders here in Patton. A home game, but disappointed with the result by a score of 42-31. I want to thank digital manager John Smathers and Alex Donaldson, who did the camera work, did a great job tonight bringing you coverage. Our fifth quarter postgame is going to continue. What we're going to do next, we'll come back. We'll run through the numbers for tonight's game. Again, final score in favor of the Troy area Trojans, 42-31 over Cambria Heights. I'm Travis Williams, back with more coming up on Renda Digital TV.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
The Hastings Firemen's Club wants you to know that they're open to the public and you're welcome to enjoy good food and drinks. The kitchen is open daily from 4 to 9. Specials include bar pie with wings Sundays, wings Mondays, and taco Tuesdays, double quarter-pound cheeseburger Wednesdays, chef salad Thursdays, fish Fridays, and club sandwich with house-made chips Saturdays. Open Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to close. Saturday and Sundays, 11 a.m. to close. Hastings Firemen's Club, 231 Maple Street.
When tax time rolls around, H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy. H&R Block Tax Pros will maximize your return with or without an office visit. You can drop by H&R Block, use their drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Just send a few pics from your phone and you never have to leave home. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back. Visit your local H&R Block tax office at 3909 Bigler Avenue, Northern Cambria. While tax situations are different, not everyone gets a refund.
Robindale and its affiliated companies are proud to be a sponsor of all student athletes in the area. For nearly 2 decades, Robindale has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot and scar the western Pennsylvania landscape. To reclimate and beautify these areas, Robindale believes deeply in safety, compliance, and community responsibility. If you would like to become a part of the Robindale team, you can contact them at 814-446-6700, extension 122, or see how Robindale can assist your business at robindale.com.
From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, I'm Travis Williams, bringing you coverage from the fifth quarter postgame show, brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. 5-Star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. Final score 42-31 in favor of the Troy area Trojans, who made the long trip from Bradford County. 3 hours is what we hear, and it's going to be a joyful ride home as their season will continue with a 42-31 win over the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders. Let's run through the scoring we'll start with the visitors, the Troy Lady Trojans. Hayden Watson, 1 2-point field goal, 1 3-point field goal, went 1 for 2 from the line for a total of 6 points. Isabella Renzi went 2 for 2 from the foul line and hit a fourth quarter 2-point bucket for a total of 4 points. Gianna Renzi, one of the big scorer, the leading scorer on the night, she had 2 3-point field goals, 3 2-point field goals, and also had 3 from the foul line for a total of 15 points. Kaya Renzo, another big night. She had 1 3-point field goal, 3 2-point field goals, and then went, from the line. She had 8 attempts. She went 5 for 8 from the line, a total of 14 points. And then Emma Mickley, their post player, 3 points in the fourth quarter, 2 on a bucket, and 1 for 2 from the foul line for a total of 3. In my math, that means 42 points for the Troy Lady Trojans. For the Cambria Heights Lady Highlanders, their season comes to an end. For them, Brianna Kirsch hit a 3-pointer in the first minutes, and that was her lone bucket of the night. She finished with 3 points. Julia Karlheim, who fouled out of the game, had 3 2-point field goals, a 3-pointer, and went 1 for 3 from the foul line for a total of 10. She was the leader for the Highlanders. Lily Karlheim had 2 2-point field goals, a 3-point field goal, and went 2 for 4 from the line, total of 9 points. Kinley Rogel finishes up her distinguished Cambria Heights career with a total of 6 points. She had a 2, a 3, and went 1 for 2 from the foul line. Marky Bender, also a 3-pointer in the first quarter for a total of 3. And old-fashioned math tells you that's good for 31 points. The Cambria Heights Highlanders fall tonight to the Troy Lady Trojans by a score of 42-31. All right, we're gonna send it back one more time. We'll come back and we'll wrap things up. Here are our 5-star Mitsubishi 5th quarter postgame show. 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get any better than this. More coming up here on Renda Digital TV.
March into 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona for a full court press of savings. How about these buzzer beaters? Up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months. Mitsubishis come loaded with features, big on value, and carry the best warranty on the planet. Don't sit on the bench, step up and score big. It's full court savings up to $12,000 off and available 0% APR for up to 72 months only on
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Rise and shine, Patton. Your favorite local spot, Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, is now open daily for breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m., perfect for busy mornings. Then when it's time for the big game, Luhu's has your favorite fresh hand-tossed pizza, pasta, wings, and strombolis made fresh every day. And when you support Luhu's, you're supporting your local community, including proud backers of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. From sunrise breakfast to game day dinner, it's always better at Luhu's Pizza and Pasta, 212 McGee Avenue in Patton. Breakfast 6 to 10 a.m., takeout and delivery only.
Are you ready to take your project to the championship level? Cambria Ready Mix Concrete is here for you. Serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County, they understand the importance of teamwork and rock-solid values, just like your favorite sports teams. A proud supporter of high school athletics, they are dedicated to building stronger communities. Whether you're planning on a new home, driveway, or backyard sport court this year, get your concrete from the county seat. Call 1-866-BUY-CRMC. 1-866-BUY-CRMC.
Indiana Moose Lodge 174 has been a longtime supporter of our community's youth programs, including youth sports, high school sports, and college scholarship grants. They are especially proud of their programs to protect children in need, including School for At-Risk Youth called Moose Heart. Their partnership with first responders with their Tommy Moose Kits. Not a member? Ask a member how to join or visit mooseintl.org. Good luck to all the teams from Indiana Moose Lodge 170.
From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, People Forward Banking, I'm Travis Williams, and we're joined and obviously disappointed Eric Thomas, head coach of the Cambria Heights Highlanders. Coach, tough way to end the season. Talk about your girls' fight. You really a back and forth first half, trail by 3 at the midway point. But boy, you showed some fire coming out of the locker room. Go from down 3 to up 5, and you really turned the game around.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what we've done all year. These girls are never out of it. They play hard from tip-off till the end of the game, and I'm so proud of them for that. We had a few things just not go our way tonight. We didn't hit the shots that we usually hit, I feel. And part of that was their good defense. I mean, I thought they played a great defensive game, good strategy. Kinley couldn't work her magic in there like she's been the last few games. Last couple practices, she had a lot of shoulder pain, and you probably saw that in the game there tonight. So she wasn't 100%. But to their credit, they played a great game. They were tough.
They did, and they, it was almost like a two-headed monster of Renzi and Renzo that come up with 15 and 14. And the other thing, they made foul shots down the stretch. You guys came to a point where you're trying to extend the game. The only problem with that is your depth at that point.
Right.
You start losing. I thought even though Julia fouled out, I thought she played a whale of a game.
Julia, I mean, for being a freshman especially, the number of boards that she pulls down each game, she's a beast underneath. She just really is. She has more than 300 rebounds as a freshman. So, it's every night she just comes to play. She works super hard under there. So I couldn't be more proud of her and just with her effort for sure.
Well, and she finishes, with 10 points. I had her as your leading scorer tonight, I think. And so you're looking at that, you're getting that kind of impact. And while you're frustrated with the result, now you look at, you've got a freshman coming back who is going to build off of that, into her sophomore season. And you're going to need that because you're going to be replacing a leader in Kenley Rogel.
Yeah, Kenley Rogel, Marky Bender, two great leaders for us. A lot of tears in that locker room, And the biggest credit to them, I think, is the girls just held on to them. They don't want to lose them, because they have been such leaders. She's been a coach on the court for me. I can always depend on her to kind of settle everything down. So I feel really bad for her that she didn't end on the kind of night that she's capable of. And I really think that pain in her shoulder just, kind of hurt her. You could see it at the end. So, but, I mean, like I told the girls, to get where we got, especially with the young team and the start that we had this year, they showed a lot of growth, maturity, and just super proud of them.
And you should be. Like I said, this was a back and forth game until the game sort of got away from you in the fourth quarter.
Right.
And that's just one of those things where basketball is a strange animal in that way, where sometimes you have to foul, and some teams make foul shots, and they did.
They did.
And they stretched that lead. It was incremental, but it started at 5. Then it got to 6 and 7. And before you know it, double digits, and you just didn't have enough time. Love the strategy of all the extra timeouts, trying to extend things, but you just ran out of time.
Sure. And you know what? We play 5 usually. I mean, we don't go deep in our bench. I'm hoping next year we have a lot more depth. But that hurts us in these types of games where it's so close. To be able to give a couple of them a break, like 2-minute break, that's important, and we just didn't have that this year.
Well, and one of the things that you noticed, especially when you're playing, 6 people, is you had a couple of hustle fouls against you that, just being a little over-aggressive because you feel like you have to try and hustle back on a play. I know Kinley picked one right up across half court where the girl sort of stopped right in front of her, and she ran through her and, picks up. And those are, those are the ones that you're like, well, you have to start now subbing and things like that. So.
And that's the game. I mean, it's so easy to pick up a foul because I think 2 of her first 3 were exactly that. It was like, not trying to foul, but being in the wrong position or whatever. And That's part of the game, unfortunately. So.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure watching you guys tonight. It was my first broadcast of the season, but I really enjoyed them. Sorry we didn't bring one home to head off to Tuesday.
Yeah.
But you guys end your season holding your head high. I had you like 7-4 down the stretch here, and it felt like you were playing your best basketball at this time of year, which as a coach, isn't that what you're looking for?
You have to like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to take a second and thank you guys. Renda's been great with us. We love your broadcasts and being able to go back and, hear it again. So thank you for all the coverage.
Well, I will say, my son was listening at home, and he was texting me that 700 people during that second half. So Islander Nation was watching and rooting for you guys tonight.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay, and that's Coach Eric Thomas. And we're going to get ready. We're going to get ready to wrap things up here. In fact, that's what we're going to do. Again, we want to thank the folks here from Cambria Heights for being great hosts for us tonight. But that is going to end our broadcast. A couple of things I want to mention, though, before we sign off. I want to thank our presenting sponsors, 5-Star Mitsubishi and Cambria Ready Mix Concrete. 5-Star Mitsubishi doesn't get any better than this. And Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, serving the Route 22 and 219 corridors in Cambria County. Don't let the clock run out on your next project. Call Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, 1-866-BUY-CRMC. Cambria Ready Mix Concrete, proud to be a presenting sponsor of tonight's state playoff game. Also want to mention a couple of things. Renda Digital TV will be busy tomorrow. We will be on the air at 12:15. United in action at the Memorial Fieldhouse. We'll have that with Todd Marino, so you can catch that right here on the Renda Digital TV YouTube page. Also on a WDAD at 12:40 tomorrow afternoon. The Indiana girls will be in action in a Class 5A state playoff game as they go to Erie and to take on Cathedral Prep. So lots of basketball. And if you want some college, we've got IUP. It's not a doubleheader, at least not a standalone, but we will have 2 games tomorrow. The women will be on the air at 11:40 tomorrow morning on U92 as they take on Gannon. The women are the higher seed, but not hosting. And the men will take on the host Gannon team, and that will be on the air again on U92 at 4:40 tomorrow afternoon. So plenty of basketball tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves. For John Smathers, our digital manager, and Alex Donaldson, want to say I'm Travis Williams saying good night from Cambria Heights here on Renda Digital TV. Thanks, man.